Man, yo, welcome to another JefeCast. I guess we are going to do this. I don't know what we're going to talk about. What are we talking about? What's going on out here? Let me see. Uh, what do we have to talk about today? Ha. It's been a while, so yeah, I know what time it is. What to talk about? What's a number one? I missed you all. I missed you all. I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes where uh, I'm working with a co-host, guests, things like that. I wasn't going to smoke and do the podcast because it gets me I get like a dry throat smoking and all that stuff. If you're seeing why I'm looking back and forth, YouTube, Facebook here. I didn't do the Instagram today, but I am eventually going to be on IG, TikTok. Where else can I put this? YouTube, Facebook. And I'm thinking about restarting my Spotify and getting that going. But I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's been safe. I hope everybody's been. I don't know. It's been tough out here. Okay. It's been tough. It's been tough. It's an amazing thing to be able to help someone when they need a hand. I had a friend of mine, a brother of mine, tell me some disturbing news. Some disturbing news about what's going on with him, and just doing the little things I can to try to hold my end of the bargain when I say I'm somebody's friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into the specifics on it's any of his personal what's going on, but if somebody needs a hand and you're able to help, try to help. It's not that difficult. I want to dive into. I hope my TV isn't loud in the background back there. It's all singing and stuff. Shut up. Do I have the controller with me? I want to talk about this DeMar Travion hanging that was reported either yesterday or this morning. I just kind of came across it, and the way I came across it was interesting because I had seen that a couple of my friends had reposted my Christian Kirk video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my Facebook, it's on TikTok, Cafe Hippie, it's on IG. You can find it. And the point of making the video was one, I'm tired of the hate. Everything is a race debate. It's like every little teeny thing that can be turned into something, it will be turned into something. And my whole point of making a Christian Kirk video was to highlight that we look very ignorant in the moment. Whether that been a black man, whether that been a white man, those type of comments and statements about this man who was murdered live on TV was unacceptable. Unacceptable. His children are going to be able to find this video 20, 30 years from now. There needs to be a little bit of decorum with some of the things that we see. Some things need to be treated with some type of sensitivity. I was saying that regardless of what he said, whatever he put out as his personal feelings or whatever, he was getting paid for these views or whatever the case was, the man was providing for his family. He was doing it in a harmless way. And they're just words. We all sit here and act like we don't say what we say in the privacy of our homes about other races. We do. So, like, he just says it to your face. So now instead of mourning somebody, we got people digging back in this man's life to find his lowest moments or his ugliest moments or his most ignorant moments or whatever the case you want to classify them in. Then you got people trying to dig up moments where he was supporting black people, when you had black friends. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, somebody was murdered, assassinated on camera. And instead of showing respect to the death for the family, I mean, if you don't care about him, he has a family. We out here telling the man to burn in hell. Y'all don't know this man's heart, and you don't want that same judgment put on you. But to Detroit, Demar Travion, they said, why was I speaking on Christian Kirk when there was a young black man that was hung that nobody was talking about? I'm not a social media guy. I don't wake up and hop on Twitter and IG and Facebook and scroll down the feed and see what the new news is. I don't know. I kind of see it when y'all post stuff. And I don't want to say I took offense to that, but I was just kind of like, I have the right to comment, especially when mine is a positive comment on the situation. I didn't know about this situation. Now that I do know about it, I'll look into it. Now, I just hate how, again, the commenter came on there almost like we not keep. It's almost like it was turning into another race situation. Like, oh, y'all care about this white man, but this black kid is here hung in a and the description of being hung, people always associate that with, you know, racism. People, a white person probably hanging a black man, and to jump to that conclusion without the facts. That's all I'm saying. Like, we don't. I don't even know what's going on, and you want me to speak on it. Now I read through it. I can't verify 100% what the police are saying is true, but from what they're saying, there is evidence, significant evidence of a suicide as well. There was no foul play suspected. That might be incredulous to believe, especially where it's taking place in Mississippi. But if that's what they're saying, you never know. It could be a huge scandal. It could be a huge cover up. But at the end of the day, you gotta, at some point, you want to try to believe people telling you the truth. So after doing that research and seeing that this was something that he may have done to himself, don't know. I'm sorry. My prayers to the family. I'm not condemning him or anything. I'm just trying to state the fact. I'm trying to keep the peace, because again, now that you had the girl was stabbed on the bus on the train, that has cited a bunch of conversation and race conversation, and then on the other side you got the Christian Kirk thing, where that is cited a whole nother side of conversation. And there's a whole bunch of conspiracy because the guy that they're showing that is the shooter doesn't look like the guy that they initially said was the shooter. Who knows, right? And then you got this, and it's like all three of these things seem manufactured to create these conversations, these arguments, and that's what I'm. We got to get out of that. We can't let these people, the media, brainwash us or whatever the case is, or train us to immediately go at the opposite race or whatever the case is. That's not always the case. So unless something comes out down the line that states that the police covered up something and this was opposite of what they're saying, I have to go off of what they're saying. And they're saying that there was no foul play. The young man did this to himself. I'm very sorry. You never know what people are going through. Life is definitely hard. And it doesn't get any easier when the world is watching you, critiquing it. It just makes it that much harder. It makes it harder for you to mourn, So I'm just saying, like, we have to cut out all the race, the race. I mean, yes, it's something that is real. Discussions need to be had, but not everything needs to be turned into a race debate. Some things are just evil happening. Some people have mental issues. You can't explain why people do what they do. They just do things, and I don't know what the guy's deal was with on the train. I don't know. But I mean, there was people mad that nobody took action. Some people don't know what to do in those situations. Some people, not everybody's trained to respond in a way of what am I trying to say? Condole? What would that be? I don't know. But not everybody responds in that way. Is to just go to the person, and some people are scared. So again, it doesn't have nothing to do with who the girl being a white girl. It could have been a black girl, and they could have did the same thing. We will never know. We just know that these people saw this man stand up, stab this woman, and for all they knew, they was trying to save themselves. But then that becomes a race thing. We had like it's getting old. And another point I was trying to make is that not everybody going to care about the black plight. They're not going to care about what we go through. Some people just don't care. And I'll say, if you don't understand that, same thing. There's going to be some people out here that does not care about what's going on with the whole what's the people that's been deported. ICE, is that the name? I don't know. Can't remember. Too many acronyms to follow out here. But like, there's gonna be people out here that don't care about what the Latinos are going through. There's gonna be people that don't care what the minority are going through. It's just how it is, and we can't expect everyone to care about everything all the time. It just is what it is. We're here. We have to make that change. This ain't gonna make the change. Showing up, like, peacefully, showing up and showing up in numbers, and not just showing up as one black sea, showing up as a sea of, it's just a bunch of different faces, colors, ethnicities, races, religions. Everybody's out there. Nobody's happy with what's going on with the country. We need those type of actions instead of everybody with the fingers, the Twitter fingers, the internet fingers, the Facebook fingers, the Instagram. I don't know how to rally a million people. I can post what I want to post, but it's up to who's watching. I mean, who's viewing what I'm putting out to want to either step up with me or not. So it's just like we all got complaints, but what are we doing about the situation outside of complaining? I can't say we're doing anything. But that's my piece on that. I ain't gonna stay too long on that. That's a touchy subject. I'm not trying to stir no pots, but I do want to put that out there that look, everything doesn't have to become a race debate. Uh, we already have enough going on. I think sometimes we get sidetracked and it's like the new shiny thing just grabs your attention. It's like, yo, no, let's remember what the foundation of what we're trying to stand on. Moving on. I haven't talked to y'all. I haven't seen y'all since uh my Redskins. Well, I haven't seen y'all at all during this football season, but was happy with season. Well, was happy with the win against the Giants. I thought that we didn't play as great as I would have expected, but we did get the win. I thought that we looked terrible against the Packers. We weren't pushing the ball down the field. Uh, a bunch of short dinking dunks. And, I think sometimes these guys do get in the pattern of being so afraid of causing a turnover that they don't make any like they don't try to take any true chances. And I think that hurt us. You got McLaurin down there, you got Debo, you got Ertz. Push the ball. The defense was looking sparse. I hate zone coverage. Really look. I just didn't like the way we looked. And then now he has a sprained knee and may not play Sunday against the Raiders. and the Raiders going to be a very. I mean, they got slapped in the face yesterday, but they're going to be a good coach team by Pete Carroll, Super Bowl winning coach. So you got to know that's going to be a game. Good defense, possibly. Uh, I don't know if Mariota is playing or not, but he came in and held it down for us when we needed him last year. That's why we brought him back. Hopefully, he can do the same. But last week was probably one of the most uncreative games I've seen with this with these coordinators with Cliff Kingsbury back there. This it wasn't they didn't do anything. All this trickeration at the line, man. I need to see that ball go down the field. So I'm looking forward to this week. Hopefully that we can get this because we need this 2-1. I don't want us to go 1-2, especially with the schedule we have. The games we should win, we need to win. So hopefully they come to play. I know we lost Eckler, we lost my man on the line, defensive end. So we'll see. Uh, I gotta say this: I hate the touch push, and it's not because it worked. It's they're the Eagles, and not because it's something my team doesn't do. It's just a cheating play. I don't understand why that play is allowed. Uh, I hate the whole concept of the play, pushing somebody from behind. I know we do that when they, guy running the ball, and then everybody kind of pile up on him, and the like offensive line might come and push you forward, but just lining up and guys just pushing you forward, I think is BS. And I think they need to remove it. They need to remove it. It's going to take until Jalen Hurts do it, and somebody hit him helmet on top of his helmet, and give him a neck contusion. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? But it would take something like that for them to be like, okay, this move is dangerous, and we need to remove it as quickly as possible. The Eagles look good. I mean, I did figure they was gonna beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs really need Rice back. I mean, yesterday they look stagnant. Kelsey, can only do so much at what 36, 37 years old. Um, if there is a way to get Tyreek Hill, y'all need to do it now. Like, don't even wait. You can just go ahead and try to get him right now. Um, because they need to open up their field quickly. It is looking very rough in Chief Land these last 3 years without um, real threats. But when he had Rice is his guy. Not having Rice, I thought Hollywood Brown would maybe shine, but I guess maybe not having Rice not being there put some more attention on him so he doesn't get to break out like he really should. Smith Schuster, he's not that guy anymore. He was for like a year, and that's about it. So you can't really depend on him. Um, I saw Joe Burrow turf toe. Sorry to the Bengals fans, that's gonna suck. I know Browning, he be throwing the ball though. Browning be out there throwing the ball. I saw people asking, "Go get Jameis Winston." You want Jameis Winston until you got Jameis Winston, and the man can throw the ball, but he has some of the highest turnover rate in all of professional history of football. So uh, it, it's hit or miss with Jameis Winston. So I mean, I saw they signed two other guys, not two names that were shaking me. Like, oh yeah, two regular guys. They could have signed me, and I could. Your boy used to. Hey, I still got the arm, man. It's a little working. Um, but yeah, that's that. Uh, I'll get into some pick. What? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if we can get in. What picks? What games we got going today? I can do a brief. And the way these games been ending, the way the Colts came back on the Broncos. Let's see what they got going for next week. Let me see. So I'm gonna take the Bills to beat the Dolphins. Dolphins coming up, playing in Buffalo. They typically, I mean, it's not gonna be that cold. It's better for them to play up here now than play up here in December. But you know, they should do okay. But the Buffalo's team has been looking very, very well. I got the Packers beating the Browns. I got the Colts beating the Titans. This Vikings versus Bengals is interesting. because I think that Jake Browning could potentially throw this offense into a good game. JJ McCarthy hasn't really set the world on fire just yet. So, and the Bengals defense isn't great. They're gonna be home. Hmm. I want to come back to that, but for right now, Browning was cooking last game. But they got a better defense. The Vikings could win this game based off of their defense. But Browning can throw it. They have a high powered offense. Vikings have a good offense as well, but McCarthy hasn't really shown that he. I'm gonna go Vikings for now, but I'm on the line of switching that to the Bengals. I want to say the Steelers can beat the Patriots, but that's going to be a good game. I don't want to underestimate the Patriots. Obviously, they got Mike Vrabel, they got Drake May, but I just think that Mike Tomlin. It depends what Aaron Rodgers you get, right? I think the Steelers can go there and get a W though. I have the Rams beating the Eagles beating the Rams in a pretty high score, maybe 34, 28, 34, 31 type of game. Uh, I got the Buccaneers beating the Jets. I have us beating the Raiders. I have the Falcons beating the Panthers. I have the Jaguars. The Texans 0-2. I think the Texans could pull off the upset, but maybe the Jet. This all the Texans make. I don't think they're gonna go 0-3. But they missing those receivers, man. It's made a difference. So I'm gonna go. I'll go Jags. I'll go Chargers over Broncos. I'll go Seahawks over Saints. I'm gonna go Cowboys over the Bears. I don't know some of the Bears. 49ers and Cardinals. If Purdy's playing well, see the Cardinals, man. They said they can get you. They can get you. Interesting. I got the Cardinals coming out on that one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna have the Chiefs and Giants. After what the Giants just did offensively last week, I don't know. Chiefs a 6.5 point favorite. I don't know about that one. And I got the Ravens and Lions. You got a dome team coming out to play the Ravens. They got the Ravens as a 4.5 point favorite. Ah, I'm a I'm a. They both got a heavy. Can lean on that run. They both got the good defense. I'm gonna go with the better coach, so I'm gonna say the Ravens. But wouldn't surprise me if the Lions beat them. Yo, I did the review on the Hunting Wives. I don't know if I spoke to y'all on here about the Hunting Wives, but just really briefly, if you have not seen the Hunting Wives and you're looking for a show to watch, go and watch the Hunting Wives. I know it follows Sophie. Sophie's coming from Massachusetts, where she had a hit and run, killed somebody. It was sealed. So she's basically trying to get a new start for her husband, family. Down in um, down in Texas, she runs into a woman named Margot in the bathroom looking for like Xanax, and they have this connection. through this connection, Margot wants Sophie sexually, as does her husband. But they have like this agreement that she can only sleep with women. They can sleep with women. Um, so Sophie, starts doing all this wild stuff that she normally wouldn't do. It's a group of women. Uh, it just follows basically somebody being murdered and figuring out who did it, and the stories that come out. Margot's a trip. That's all I want to say. Margot's a trip. What's the little redhead? She's something else. I mean, all of them are a trip. The mother, the mom, the pastor's wife, she ain't no better. She's just as bad. Like they're all bad. They're all bad. The only people you really feel bad for in this whole show is Abby's mother, and Sophie's husband. Everybody else is a piece of crap. The sheriff, he getting pegged by the redhead wife, the white redhead wife sleeping with Margot. Margot sleeping with the redhead, and she wants to sleep with Sophie. She also sleeping with the preacher's son, which is her friend, the lady, her son, and he's 18. But it's just like, is this a recent sleeping, or you were sleeping with this kid when he was younger than 18 too? Like the story's all over the place. It's a wild, wild story, but it's a lot of love going on in there. So don't have your children around for this because it is not for the children, not even close. Do not watch this around them. But it is a good show, and it's something that you will enjoy. If you're looking for documentaries, I have three for you actually. Four actually. Um, One is Unknown Number, the high school catfish. Crazy story about two kids, literally 13-year-old kids, being um, uh, somebody's texting them these threatening, sexual, very mean and hurtful messages about the relationship, talking about them like physically and all this. It was this wild thing that lasted for over a year and a half. When you find out who the person is that was doing this to these kids, you're going to be like, what? And the fact that they tried to switch the story and make it their story, like you're supposed to feel bad for them, was outrageous to me. Um, but if you want to see a review on that, I have it on Facebook, IG, TikTok. On TikTok is Hefe Hippie, as well as IG. Um, Love Con, the people getting back at the guy, finding the people that conned them from the Tinder swindler. The lady from there, she hooked up with this private investigator, and they found men or women who were lying about, who maybe lied and scammed them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars. They confront them, they get them arrested. That's pretty good. These are all on Netflix. Those two. The third is Beauty and the Bester. Oh my goodness, about this prisoner being burnt alive and in his cell, and it just follows this crazy story about this beautiful doctor and this con man in South Africa. It is a wild story that has. I still don't know what the hell happened. Like we don't know why it happened, why the beauty helped the Bester, but it is an intriguing story, one of which is worth your attention to watch. And then the last one, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's documentary on Netflix is wild. The man lived a wild life. I still have one more episode to go, but that's there if you want to see that. Alien Earth comes on. Actually, it's on right now, the newest episode. I love Alien Earth. I think there's one episode left after this, but it's a tremendous show. Uh, Following the Aliens franchise, the series with Jordan Weaver and all that. Yeah, so that's really good. Those are some things that you can look out for if you looking for good TV to watch. I do need to say this because it's on the television right now. 60 Days In. There's people on there, like some of these contestants, that really get on my nerves. And I would like to try to find them, just interview them on the podcast. Like, what were you expecting when you went in it? Like when you went back and watched yourself, did your attitude change about certain things? Because some of the people just had to, like, their expectation of jail wasn't realistic. Like, what did you think was going to, what you thought jail was vacation? Like, bro, it's going to be horrible. It's not going to be, it's not going to be sweet. You're not going to get good food. You're going to be treated like crap, talked to like crap. There's going to be people beating each other up. There's going to be it's going to be sexual things going on. It is jail, and some of the stuff that I seen on this show was just like perplexing. Like, what were you really expecting out of all of this? I really don't know. But the newest season where they all went in there like knowing who they were, each other, that was a pretty funny season as well. I mean, like realistically, Jill's no joke. But I did missing a court date back in the day for fighting the girl for his father that he started. And he tried to lie on me. We haven't had to fight in the court after like a year or so. Missed the court date. They came and put me in there for like 4.5 months. So I get it. I know how it is. It's more of a mental thing than a physical thing. And I was looking like how much they get paid for doing this. It's only 2 months. Like they get paid like 40 to 60,000. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I might need to go up in there 60 days to sit down for 50. For 50, I could do that easy. Not even say easy. It's going to be stupid. Like it's going to be stupid to you because you don't really belong there. Like you didn't do anything to be here. So there's going to be days while you're sitting there, and you're just gonna be like, "Yo, what am I doing here?" Especially when those guys are yelling all night, ah! And acting all crazy and right. But because I know how it is, because I know how to carry myself in that job, because of a few things, I would sit in there. It's a mental thing. I've already done it, and I don't want to be like I thrive, but I thrived. Like I wrote a book in there. I read like 35 books in that job. I was working out. I kept my mind like clear and healthy. This is when I was like 22 or something like that. But like, yeah, I kept myself focused in there. I had 3 days out of those 4.5 months where I just kirked for like 1 minute. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, briefly. But that's because what was I doing there? Like, if I knew I was going in there with a purpose to try to like educate guys, I'm not really in there to figure out where the drugs and stuff. I already know where all that's coming from. Y'all can have them other people. It's in there to try to educate these guys. Guys, stop coming back here. Stop coming back here. If nobody's going to give you an opportunity when you get out, create one. Create your own business. Do something like cleaning. Do something where you can get in and people need moving. Do something. You don't have to just get back to the trap, get back to the streets. Yo, like that's not a lifestyle. I don't know why guys like going back. And I went in there, I miss some of them guys, man. Like you meet good men in there. You meet good guys that you're looking at them and you're like, how did you get up in here? You're a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens. I think that police have the responsibility at times to educate. Like locking somebody up for stealing some Skittles is stupid. Ask them why they're stealing. They might be homeless and bruh, you gonna lock them up for $3. I mean, damn, give him a court date and let the man go about his day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have some things that I feel like jail you shouldn't be locked up for. Repeated offending, you did it 18 times, cool. I get it. But like we locking people up for small petty things like that in those type of conditions. it breaks people, man. I'm telling you, if I didn't have a strong mind in there, uh, I could have came out a completely different person. It's it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. And I wasn't just on H12. They put me up in there. I was on H15 with the serious crimes. I'm like, damn, y'all got me in here with the dude who was killing the piece of people over in Capitol Heights. Y'all got me in here with the butt slasher. I don't know y'all remember the butt slasher, the guy that was going around cutting people with the butt across the butt with the blade years ago. He's in there. I missed court for fighting when the man started the fight with me, and y'all got me up in this jump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from Bowie. I'm a suburb kid. You know, I'm a guy. I'm a hothead. That's that's me. I like to fight. That's. I ain't no gun guy. You know, I'm just me. And here I am in here with these supposed gangsters and killers and every time I watch this, I mean, just in general, I think about that experience every day because it was something else. It's nothing that if you haven't been locked up, not what I didn't go up the road or anything, but just being in jail, bro, it's gross, it's nasty. Um, you don't get fed properly, you don't get to sleep properly. I was losing weight in there. I was losing weight. I didn't know nothing about commissary. We betting cards. I'm losing trade, not trades, but like these losing cookies, and you love the cookies. You're losing your cookies on trial. I was like, yo, what can I do to eat? Like, what can I do to eat more? And that's why I try to tell y'all, basketball saved me. It saved me in it. That's what I do. That's why, like, if y'all really want to make this a life or death situation, I will crush you on the court, bro. You don't want to do this. I went in there and I put. I gotta find Wes Davis. If I can find Wes, because Wes is not Sully, and he his same birthday. He was just younger than me. He'll tell you I beat him his first day in. I used to, bro. I crushed every dude that walked in there. But that's how I survived. That's how I ate. And then I found out, oh, the money you came in with, you can use in your comments now. But I ended up beating the guy for $150 bag, like huge game. Everybody was out there. That was how I survived. That's how I ate basketball. That kept me. I mean, obviously, pride is everything in jail. So me beating you for, he wasn't happy. He was supposed to like the guy of age 15. He was mad. He even tried to fake take my shower one day, and I was like, "No, you're not taking my shower. Okay, I ain't going. What you think?" I wasn't rocking in there. I was like 180. I'm already 6 feet. I wasn't rocking in that, Joe Young. I wasn't trying to beat nobody. I wasn't, but you wasn't about to push me over, bro. You know what I'm saying? The weights they were lifting, I was matching them. I'm in that Joe too. So there was a respect. Like there was some guys would try to like see where you are, like, oh, is he really? And if you back down, they got you. But if you stand your guard, like, man, whatever. They looking at you. Like, man, I'm cut up. I'm cut too. Like, so we gonna do this. We gonna do it. Like, bro, you don't intimidate me because you're 2 inches taller and you're just as cut, we gonna fight. We in jail. You know what I'm saying? It was something else in there. The point of me bringing this up is one, because the show, but two, just do whatever you can to not go in there. It ain't worth it. It is nothing but time wasted. People forget you, and if they are remembering you, it don't matter because they can't do you. You ain't gonna be able to talk to them. Um, yeah, yeah, you don't know what you're missing until everything is gone from you. And if you want to know what it feels like to be a dog, like how you keep your dog in a kennel and locked up and throw food out there in the morning and roll out, that's what they're gonna do to you when you get in it. Same thing. Same thing. But anyway, moving on from that. What else I got to talk about? You know, as a man, just hear me out. Hear me out. Don't get mad at me. But it is like something I keep. I just I be seeing like all I see my ladies out here. Y'all beautiful, by the way. Just let y'all know, y'all are beautiful women. And y'all doing y'all, making y'all little videos, or you're taking your little pictures in the gym, and everything is sexualized. Everything is booty shaking. Everything is poking the butt out. I just, I don't know. Maybe my feelings has changed over the years because I got three kids, three daughters, and I don't want to see them doing that. But it's just like at some point, when you're young, okay, I get it. You bending all over in front of the camera, shaking it all up. Okay, I get it when you're young. When you in your 30s, upper like later 20s, in your 30s, upper 30s, 40s, and you're still doing that, it's like, yo, where does that leave us, bro? Like, why? I love my ladies. Don't get it wrong. I think beautiful, but I think that we're just over sexualized, bro. Everything, every picture, every video, every post. That's why I love when I see a woman that's just beautiful, dressed nice. It can be sexy. I like those videos. I like those pictures. I don't I don't like all of that, man. It's like what are we doing? Is what are we setting for the next generation? It's just I don't know. Then the young guys, all they want to do is just smoke and kill, and I'm just like, I don't. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with either side. I'm not happy with how the women are. I'm not happy with how the men are. Men saying anything out their mouth, abusive women say anything out their mouth, abusive guys, super down low, girls shaking their buns like just cheeks all on the screen, and everybody acts like they're so happy to be single. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not that happy. I'm not saying that you're not content. You ain't that damn happy to be single. Like nobody wants to be alone all the time. You can put the front up all you want, but whatever. I don't know. It's like maybe that's why I'm still single. I don't get it. Like I'm not. How can I like? Suppose my mom see that video, you shaking it, but she might not care, or she might. I don't know, but I don't want to have that impression of my woman as that type of person. Like I grew up, I got a church family. You know what I'm saying? So they see that, they looking at me like, and my mom knows I've dated all types of women, dancers and doctors and hood rats and good rats. I don't know all of them. I date all types of them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. As I get older, and I'm really looking for somebody I want to settle down with, and I keep seeing all these fine chicks though, but they always got their butt and panty all up in the screen. And I'm just like, I don't want, I don't want that. Like that's fun. Like yeah, I want that for fun, but I don't want that to take home. But at 35, I'll be 35 next month. I'm over it. I don't want to keep having fun. I want to like start building something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I've been like, I think it's me. I think I need to change my energy. I need to go around a better, positive influence and just get my energy different or something because I'm attracting stuff I don't want. So at least that's me being honest. It has to be me. I'm gonna put it on me. It got to be because I'm like, what is going on? Like it's the same type of person every time, but I'm just like, and I think I'm cool. I think I'm cool. Maybe not. So I need to go back to church. Open my heart, open my eyes, my mind, like something, please. I would love to meet somebody who's exceptionally dope, but it's been like I've been meeting exceptional dopes. You get what I'm saying? Like that? I would love to meet somebody exceptionally dope, but I've been meeting exceptional dopes. Oh man, I remember I used to have the bars back in the day. Okay, so but yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, but like so check this out. I have met this one chick, and she had came by, and maybe I am just like an asshole, so maybe right, but like we sitting, we watching TV. She had ordered some food, and it was sitting on the table. Now the table technically is closer to me because I was sitting. I have two chairs. It was kind of like I'm sitting here. The table's closer to me, but it's still all she has to do if she wants something is to just kind of like just lean forward and grab the joke, right? And maybe it's because of how she was carrying things. Just it was almost like a demanding of how she was asking me to do things, and I'm just kind of like, and it was always something that was almost an arm's reach of her that she could have done herself. Again, this is my first time. I just met her a day or two ago. She's just coming over. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Maybe. But it was blowing me because she's just like, "Can you grab the plate?" And I'm like, look at the plate, and I kind of look at her, and it's like, I almost want to be like, "Is your arm? Is your arm okay? Cool. Let me give me the plate. Can you hand me the food too?" Look at her. Look at the distance. Like, yo, this is literally all you gotta do is lean forward. But I don't know why that annoyed me. Maybe she can see that on my face. I handed the food. Boom. And I'm saying, like, I was cool, good conversation, all that type of stuff. But like the next day, she was she texted me was like, I seen that I was getting on your nerve. It was something. It was, but it's always like it just be the smallest shit, bro. Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have lost the ability to effectively communicate the way I think I am with women. Maybe I need to learn to listen better. Sometimes I don't listen as good as I need to. I'm so used to, like, especially these last few years of running my business, it's like my voice. It's like what I say. Not like what I say go, but it's like what I say is kind of like, and so I do a lot of the talking. I do podcasts. I'm always the one talking. So it's like I have to start learning to listen. I have to start learning to listen. And so I don't know. It's been just a couple of different situations. Some chicks just want to play, and they'll tell you that, especially the young ones. They'll be like, "Hey, like I just want to have fun. That's fine, and I appreciate you telling me that." You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cool. Just be honest. Hey, I just want to have fun. Cool. So will I. You know what I'm saying? And so feelings don't have to get all involved. I can compartmentalize, separate those. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, guys. It hasn't been a great year of dating, especially trying to date black women. I always try to approach with respect and everything, and I don't know. It just hasn't done hasn't been a great year. I mean, I dated one beautiful girl. Oh, amazing. Y'all might even see me post a picture when I beat them in the race in my hand. She was in the background or something. She was in one of those pictures on my thing. And but she had like something going on with her that I can't I don't I just couldn't. I mean, it's funny because she texted me today, asked me if she left something here. This is months ago. She's been gone. She was like, I didn't want to text you, but I was wondering if I left a cord at your house. Oh yeah, you did. Like, but I don't know, man. Like, trying to think who else. Another toxic. I don't know. We talking to chicks. They come, they go. I don't know, people. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm just going to keep trying to make $1 million. That's my, and I keep saying make $1 million. I mean like $1 million a year, but like two, 300 wouldn't hurt. Get these businesses really rolling with me and my boy. You know what's not fair? It's crazy when you look out for somebody as a friend and they do the ultimate backstab. You bring a guy up here who didn't have nowhere to go, who was having issues with family, drugs, whatever the case is. bring him with you. The family adopts you. They bring you with him everywhere he goes through this country, through this lifetime. Bring you up from Florida, move you in with him and his girl, sleep on the couch. Him and his girl have a falling out. You get kicked out. Your friend, he stays. He doesn't leave. Why is that? Now making you go crazy because now you're trying to figure out is there something going on here? You already been kicked out, can't see your kids, can't be at your home, and now your fucking friend is sitting up here in your home with your woman. You're confessing your feelings to your friend. You're being honest and vulnerable with your friend as you should when you need to vent. When you're angry, I might as well call my friend and talk trash than actually call her and say some wild stuff, right? But no, that friend takes that same information that he actually asks from you, like came to you and pulled this information out of you sometimes, and then took that back to the ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend says takes that information, goes to the police, come out with a order against you, and then you have to deal with not with a protective order or whatever that is, restraining order possibly. And then you have to go to court and fight for the custody of your son, and it's just crazy what some people go through. This is not my story. This is something that my friend is going through, and it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. It's like, yo, that's some real Jerry Springer, bro. People do you so dirty. Like you can do so much for a person and they will screw you, bro. And I feel bad for my boy. Uh, I try to be there for him as much as I can, offering as much advice, friendship as I can to him because you know I'm sure this plays a lot in his mind. Um, of course, this would be hard for anybody to deal with. Ultimately, what came from it is that he isn't messing with the girlfriend, but they're best friends. Who knows? Who cares? But it's like, why? Why take the man's son? You know, I can't call it. I can't call it. But it's hard out here, man. It's hard. Uh, I bust my ass for my kids, and sometimes even with doing that, everything doesn't fall in line. But it's hard. It's hard. If y'all knew, like the stuff I was paying in bills was nuts. You know, um, and sometimes I can't always kick the cash out that the mom want. But when the kids with me, I'm buying them clothes. I'm taking them out. Man. And sometimes we butt heads there. It's like, yo, y'all know damn well that it is my full intention to get what you're expecting to you. But life don't always plan out the way you want it to. And I have unexpected things that keep popping up with business or popping up with bills or popping up with the car or popping up with the house and or popping up with one kid or another. And it's like, so I'm just being honest. I'm not I don't sit here and play I'm the perfect man. I don't make no mistakes. No, I make mistakes. I'm not the perfect father. I try to be the best father. I'm not perfect by any means. But I've never not went out here and broke my fucking back for my kids. This is why I have I why I mean if I didn't have no kids, I don't need this fucking house. I need extra like I would be fine thugging it. You know what I'm saying? Saving bread too. But like for the kids where I go, we go hard. I know sometimes ladies, there's a lot of y'all that these men aren't there for you. They don't even come to see the kid. But for the men that are in the lives of their children, let them be in the lives. I'm not saying it's harder for some of us just can't. I don't know how y'all women do it, but y'all be career, yo, y'all be locked down in y'all career, yo, y'all be set. I don't. That's one thing I give to you women, man. Y'all put it together. Like y'all have a kid, you got your masters. Uh, I mean, you catching the train to work and taking the baby to school. Like y'all be having it all together. Sometimes for us, like the I don't know. We go through like stagger moments. I hate it. I hate it. I want to be making $400,000 a year, and the kids, boy, I'm sending 10,000 a month to the. Okay, no. I got 3 kids. That'd be 360 a year. Nah, you get what I'm saying. I'm sending about 2 of them a month. Taking care of them. Yeah. But sometimes shit comes up, bro, and I try to communicate that with them, and it's crazy that in some cases they can go through hell and I'm there. I got you. I understand what you're going through. But as soon as I trip and I'll be like, yo, understand why I just tripped. I don't get the same in return. I'm like, damn, okay. I had your back. I came out my way to look out for you. But then when I'm asking you just to have some, just to understand what I'm coming, patience with me. Nope. So I get it. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough on all of us. It's tough on the women. It's tough on the fathers. It's tough. Nothing's black and white. Nothing is black and white at all. Before I go, I must speak on this. I was right. I told you. Terrence Crawford. Told you. I told you. I know I told you, Ryan. Okay, I know I told you. Ter- Terrence Crawford was that guy. I haven't really followed boxing the way I catch the big fights from the big fights, but I haven't really followed weight classes and guys. I didn't know that Canelo was technically the bigger guy. All I know is that Terrence Crawford is pound for pound to me the best like boxing, like Cuz can box. He put arrows, bro. I just thought that he was just a better all around boxer. I thought he was taller, a little longer with the arms. So, better boxer, taller, longer. I mean, if Canelo can box and do the same, I'm gonna give it to the bigger guy, like as far as like length and all that. And I love Canelo. I was very impressed. I was very happy to see Terrence Crawford get that win. It's crazy that 2 of the judges said that Crawford needed to win 11 and 12 to win the fight. What were y'all watching? Like, what were y'all watching? Man, he had I've never seen Canelo Alvarez that frustrated. Not even when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was getting hit, like putting up his guard and getting punched through his guard. He would throw his hands down, like look over at like he was like, oh, like he was kind of like, oh, like frustrated, bro. He did it like 4 times. It was he couldn't fake. You know how Canelo be hitting you with the like kind of like ducking and looking up. Like he tried to hit him with the lower jaw, but you see, he punched him when he tried. So now it's Samin with the little turn face. He was trying to hit him with the jaw and that he couldn't do it with him. And then Terrence Crawford, I saw he ain't fight for a year, and I saw that Canelo fought earlier this year. So I'm like, Canelo probably gonna be looser. Terrence gonna be a little rusty, but Terrence, once he settled in that jump, bro. I was like, yep, that's it. He's about to get him out the way, and he did. Mm. I was happy for that. That was awesome. But yeah, I said I wanted to do an hour. I made it to an hour. We can stretch this out. I'm trying to think what else. I gotta do it. I gotta go see the Conjuring. I gotta go see what this. What's all the hop, heap it to the heap hop, but how about they don't stop, but stop it to the bang bang boogie. They don't stop. Okay, because like, what was I just trying to say? I have to see what all the hype is about with this Demon Slayer. What? What? What is this? Why is it so? What? Why I like this show so much? This movie. What is it? Got to go see it, and it better blow my goddamn mind. It better. It better be as good as Into the Spider Verse. It better be. It better be like. It better blow my mind. It better. Because the way y'all talk about this damn thing all up and down my timeline, it better be popping. All right. I got The Conjuring to see. Let me go see. Dang, it's on this phone. I need to see what else happened to us. I got a lot to see. I'm end up doing like a cat like a I'm gonna do like a little category, little compilation, whatever, of movies I missed. Final Destination, Know What You Did Last Summer, Your Mom, all of those. I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna put those out. I'm gonna get them going, and yeah, I'll be back to doing my movie reviews. They're coming, so I got to get a couple of little things and get it back online. But yeah, also don't forget if you need a moving job, junk removal, transport an item, a little bit of garden work, like you need your grass cut, stuff like that. Maybe you need a koi pond build. Maybe you need your pool cleaned or pool sealed because the weather's about to change. You should reach out to me, or you should reach out to my boy Brandon Gray, Gray, Brandon Brandon, not I. Okay, none of those. Brandon Dunn Gray. All right. With that being said, what y'all doing? Are we done? All right. Peace. And remember to smoke weed. I forgot how to. Oh, okay, there it is, right there. All right, yeah. So y'all smoke weed. Y'all take it easy.